Hey, what is up guys? And today I'm going to be making a video on how to do an oil change on your car. It could be any car. In our case, we're going to be working on a 2004 Honda Accord 3.0 V6 6-speed manual. I'll be showing you how to change the oil in this car. It should apply the same way to every car, unless you have a BMW where it doesn't have a dipstick, then that's the difference. But yeah, so I'll show you guys how to do it and what you need for this process. Alright guys, so what you guys need is the oil filter, a socket set, and the oil drain pan. The other thing is you're gonna need that oil filter, and for that engine from AutoZone, it's an SDP S6607 XL. So if not all Hondas, they have this exact filter size. I think it's all Hondas, or most of them, from what I've done, they're all the same size right here. So you gotta find your oil filter size and then the type of oil that your car takes. In my case, it takes 5W20 and it takes 4.5 quarts. It'll say that on Google. So if you search up your car, what oil type it is, what oil filter it is, and how many quarts it takes capacity, make sure you know, because you might have to buy just the 5-quart jug, or you might have to buy another quart, so it'd be 6 or 7 or 8, depends what car you're working on. So that's done. To get the car up and everything, I'm using these ramps. I love these ramps. These are great. I feel safe every time with these. But another recommendation, if you got a asphalt driveway, I would put some cardboard under there like this, just so they don't slide like that. Once you guys get the car up in the air, make sure the ramps are on there good and everything, like that and like that. Then you want to go to the car, give it a really good shake, make sure it's not going anywhere, shake both sides, make sure you want to be safe. That thing ain't going nowhere. Okay, so we're underneath the car now. Our oil pan is right there, and there's our drain plug. On some cars you'll have like a skid plate or a plastic or whatever it's called. In my car I took it off personally, that's why it's not here. That's just one thing out of my way. You're gonna have to remove that. It's probably gonna be a few screws or clips, whatever it is. Very easy to remove and stuff, nothing too big. But on this car right here, my Honda, this is a 13mm bolt right here, and it just goes on there like that. And the way you loosen it, you gotta, there we go, like that. Make sure that when you tighten this drain plug back, make sure you don't tighten it too tight. Make sure it's just snug. You don't have to tighten this, because this pan right here is made of aluminum and you don't want to destroy the threads inside of there. I think the actual plug itself is steel, the bolt, I'm pretty sure. So when you get that loose, you're gonna want to get your oil drain pan ready, so you know you can actually, you know, not like spill everything. Try not to spill everything. That would just be the best advice. And roll up your sleeves if you gotta. You might get a little messy if anything. So once you're done loosening it, you should be able to just do it by hand. I mean, I got an oil leak on this car. I gotta change the Honda bond on there. You know, it's got some mileage, so that's just typical. If your car's leaking a little bit, that's fine. So when you get that ready, you should just be able to loosen it. Make sure you line up your drain pan right with the flow. So it should look something like, you got to take it out quick if your engine was running hot too. I'm going to take it out, 1, 2, 3, like that. Should look like that. See, it got a little messy, it got in my hand. Oil's actually really cold because it's a cold start. But yeah, so let it drain out. Move the pan if you have to, if it's dripping. Make sure you have cardboard under here too, so you don't get it on your driveway. And yeah, I'll show you how to take the oil filter off. So you might have an issue with this, you might not. Well, first try to unscrew it by hand. So grab it and just unscrew it. my case, I did it by hand. I tightened it by hand, so it came off really easily. Make sure you have the oil drain pan underneath it. But if you have a problem taking it off, try getting an oil wrench for it, or there's my method of doing it, just taking a flathead screwdriver or chisel and a hammer and like start hammering it into it where it's gonna unscrew, and it should come right off if it's absolutely stuck. That's like your last resort, because who cares if you break the oil filter or not. So you just unscrew it like that. Bam. You're gonna get all messy again because it's just how it is. Put it in there like that. Then you take your oh my god, I can't reach it. Take it right here, and you're gonna install your oil filter. But before you do that, make sure you just wipe your hands off so you have grip on there, because that'll just be bad. Take some of the oil from here, from your drain pan like that. Put it on the ring like this. Just like put it all over the ring right here. Alright guys, once you've oiled your oil filter up like that nicely, take it, you go to your oil assembly, and you only tighten oil filters by hand. Only. It's the only way you gotta do it. No oil wrench, no impact, nothing. You just gotta tighten it by hand. It's not gonna go anywhere. I promise you that. From my experience, it's never gonna go anywhere. Make sure you tighten it right, because this one's at an angle. Bam, just like that. All you do is you tighten it until you can't tighten no more. This will not go anywhere, I promise you. Bam, just like that. Right, so once you're not under the car no more, what you want to do is obviously put oil in it. So this car right here, the 3.0 J Series J30 A4, this is the engine. This one takes 4.5 quarts. It says that on their website. It would take 4.3, 4.2 without filling up the oil filter, but that's just the engine oil capacity, not including what the oil filter takes. So in my case, I've been putting in 4.5 and it's been perfect. So you need to get yourself a funnel like this. Make sure you don't spill anything, and fill it up until it says on the back of your oil jug that you've put in 4.5 quarts. For this car at least. You got to look it up on your car how much oil capacity it is. They'll say on Google how much your car takes, and you fill up accordingly what it says. Alright guys, once you're done with all that, you're going to check your oil and stuff, make sure it's all good. Make sure it's on a flat surface. If it's full, it's all good. If you need to add more, add more. And yeah, that's how you change your oil. I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe for more content. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.